I don't know. Depends on if there's interest from the community on doing a community server. It'd be kind of fun to get the gang together and go roll through the 4 new adventure locations. Where I can get eaten by wolves or bears. Ah. Problem with solo stuff and trying to do that is it's going to take me a long time to get to the new stuff. Long time. Not seeing much in the way of flat. I think that's a mountain range starting right there. So I guess we better head north. Oh no, actually that's southeast. That's not too bad that way. Hello. Didn't quite get the jump off in time. Oh yeah, this train sucks. Keep pushing through. Can't see a damn thing. Yeah, it's easy to keep going in one direction until you get startled by a wolf or a bear and you spin your camera around. Or you're just trying to zigzag dodge them. Then it can get a little rough. More bees. Trying to find some semi-high ground. Screw it. Time to nerd bowl. Time to look around. Okay. I don't like any of it. Yes, we're going to keep heading that way. South and a tiny bit west. South by southwest. Uh-oh. Hope that piggy wasn't running from a bear or a wolf. Piggy's gonna kill me. Yay, we're out of that nasty forest. Back into the scrubby swamp crap. Glorious. Body of water. Pine forest. I bumped it up once, and then I bumped it back down to about 800. 864 is what we're at. Let's go that way. Not finding much random copper on the ground either. Only got 7 pieces so far. Now traveling we've done, that's pretty light. We've only seen, what, 1 bear and 1 wolf so far? Not sure if that's just random luck or if they've changed the amounts of the animals. I just cannot catch a break on these biomes. Man, I hate just traveling and traveling and traveling. Raider wagon. Got an ultra wide. The treasure hunter. Well, now I have to think. This is the important one. Treasure hunter with a nice comfy bed and some baskets to store stuff in. Know of any interesting places? Nah, I need to go AFK for just a couple minutes. Be right back. Okay, so yeah, it's an important NPC. He's the one you have to find in order to get all the story stuff going. And buy a reindeer. So that means I gotta think carefully about staying near this area potentially. Blue clay, flat ground, water nearby, stone biome nearby. I need to get to a semi-high spot and nerd pull up and look around. Alright, that's east, that's south. So, nasty, scrubby rock biome. Just a tiny little flat area. Not good. Let's... You want to go check out that hilltop and what's right over there, and then same thing out that way. That's all pretty terrible. I don't know, it's kind of hard to starve in the game if you just do the starvation diet thing. The trick is to just not eat. Ugh, 1700. Another trader. Some flat ground. 2 traders. We got trees nearby. We got the stone biome back by the other trader. And a stone biome there. So this is the starvation diet. You just don't eat until you start hearing these noises. Once you start hearing these noises, you eat one and only one thing. Doesn't matter what. And then you don't eat anything again until it starts making noises again. And what happens is you get a buff that's like a timed buff where it freezes your hunger going down for an extended period of time. So I can sprint all day long on like 3 berries. So that's the starvation diet. Occasionally, for some reason, it doesn't seem to kick the buff in, but generally that's the way it works. All right, so I'm kind of interested in this area potentially. Which kind of trader? It's got a nice wooden bed for 8.5 hours of sleepy time. Local, another treasure hunter. 2 treasure hunters. Okay, that's interesting. Got gears. 2 treasure hunters, huh? Nice waterways. Let's see. This is down a bit, but put a garden in. We've got reeds. We just need to make sure we've got a thick enough forest that we're going to have bees and the horsetails for healing. Then we got to have some kind of a source nearby of pine trees. Maybe over there. And I'm seeing some crops. I haven't seen any animals yet. Am I going to die down here? That's a little too steep right there. It's water, of course. I see you creeping over there. Uh-oh. 2 spaces. So, yeah, the grass has got some crops. Not too likely to have wolves and bears out here. Definitely still have to look around, though. Yeah, we got a good amount of crops in the area. So far, just missing some animals to satisfy my flat-ish land. It's a bit stepped, but close enough. There's some berries. Good selection of berries. Alright, we got horsetail. I'll have to take a run through the trees another time. Seems like that's enough forest to have what I need, though. Haven't seen any mushrooms yet. Always nice to have mushrooms in an area too, so you have a source for vegetables for early meals. Low rift activity currently. Don't mind me while I borrow your bed. My dude. We have no containers on this thing. No containers. Oh, I was really hoping for a basket or something. Huh. That's unfortunate. I don't see a single container other than a bucket. All right, so foresty area, horsetail, plenty of grains, vegetables, seeds. Not a fan of the cliff. Go out this way. East, south. All right. Oh, mushroom. Cool. Bees. Bees. All right, another thing off the list. A larger... hi there. Yep. Oh, piggy. Freak me out, piggy. Oh, is that also a piggy? Yeah, it's also a piggy. So we got animals, too. Not a huge source of pine trees yet. Looks like we're going to do good on reeds. Some andesite cobblestone we could tear down and use. And then it gets hilly. I was hoping this would get foresty enough to give me a closer horsetail source, but that's a fine. I don't need that many that often. Oh, horsetail. All right, so we just got to come a little farther in. Getting to be more about kind of scrubby swamp area. More bees. I don't need more bees. I only need one bees. And there's some peat. Some clay would be nice. I don't think I've seen clay yet. Oh, is that wolf? I think that was a wolf howl. Yeah, I prefer for the resin, I prefer the stone biome with all the pine trees, the tall pine trees. That's the best place to get the resin. Tends to have the taller trunks. You don't have wolf worries usually. All right, let's just kind of circle around like that and then head back. Lots of vegetables, peat. Just would like to find some clay. Usually pretty hard to not find clay. Clay is pretty common. Oh, there's clay. I don't know if this red clay can be used for both, all of the early stuff. And the fire clay conversion that you have to do is separate. I get myself lost if I keep turning around like that. I think the place I want is back that way. I might have just turned myself. Yeah, north. I get busy plotting and thinking and such, and I forget to keep track of what direction I was heading. So many of the bees. There's a lot of horsetail here. Yep. I knew where I was. I wasn't feared. Oh, red clay right there. Okay. One last direction I want to look. That has very little to nothing to offer for resources. There's some clay right there also. And some peat. I saw movement. Yeah, I better not dawdle down here. Our low hit points and no armor. Ah, there's not much over here. Pretty good crop stuff, but we're getting that other places too. Medium fert soil. Chickens. Time to eat another berry. It is a bit of a trip back to that other stone biome area where the other trader was. I forget where he was exactly. I think he's over there somewhere. Now I need to start marking things. Well, I know he's back here somewhere. I don't remember exactly. Up, I think that's him right there. I think. So halfway to that guy, we've got a mine right there. Shouldn't have a problem tracking that down. 11. 11 is not 40. All right, let's head back. I think I'm going to have to say yes to this area. Go ahead and... Whoa! Well, hi there. Right next to the water. Dang it. One. Not surprising to find that here anyway. Trying to trick me. You're trying to trick me into there. All right, next task. If I'm going to stay in this area, I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put my house. It would be helpful to have water if I want to do get some early crops going. And then you can fill it in and leave columns of water for irrigation. That's a little more and a little deeper than I would usually need, but I think my preference, I think, would be to be a little closer to the forest area over there. You asking me if I knew that? Because, yeah. I lecture about that constantly. And I constantly forget to reset my torches before the 2-day timer expires. Stone. I want to have nice, clean sight lines, so I don't have to worry about getting snuck up on by bears and stuff. Oh yeah, I talk about that all the time. More copper! I'm going to have to dig some more dirt. I'm going to run out of compressed dirt here pretty quick. Both sides of this, huh? What are we up to? 16. Still a long way to go. Caves nearby. Kind of like this area. Use this section for the temp garden. Fill the rest of that in with cattails for long-term use. Got crops and mushrooms and berry bushes and cobblestone I can dig up and use for putting my structure together. Oh, I hear guys. I don't think, oh man, nope, they can't get out of there currently. I think there might be a tunnel right underneath here. Where, oh where, for long, if I play long term, where would I put things like the garden though? It's kind of cramped. That's why I like the big flat open areas. Almost too much water in the area. Guess once I dig that out, I could flatten this and get the garden in here. Or who knows where. Alright, problem immediately is storage space. It's so many cattails to get even a basket up. Get my progression from here. All the things I need to do. I need to get the mud hut up. I need to get clay going. I need to get trees down and get the charcoal kiln going. A lot of things. Think I'm gonna save here. That's about all the energy I've got for the moment. It's taking too much brain power to think through what I need to do. I'm too tired. I'm gonna go get a spot of tea and some more throat lozenges and try to get some sleep. So, you know, Vintage Story, so far, same exact game as I've played before. None of the changes have really impacted as much. Performance does seem better. I've had a few hitches, but not nearly as bad as I've had before when I've been running around, where it pauses the video, the movement for a second, and then I get off direction because I'm moving my mouse left or right, and then it pauses and then catches up, and I don't know what direction I'm facing. A lot less of that nonsense, but otherwise, so far, nothing's really different than what I've played before. So we'll see how quickly we can get to stuff that's new and different. I know there are some things that I'll run into, but we'll keep plugging away at it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will catch you later. Stay safe out there.